Hey everybody, and welcome back to SnowRunner. Quite a bit has happened. We were last together. Managed to finish all of the tasks on Flooded Foothills. All we have left to do on Flooded Foothills are the myriad of contracts, and man, there are a ton of contracts, and all of these contracts have a whole lot to do. So I was recording a video on the mountaintop delivery, and well, I got halfway up the mountain, stopped to do a nice thumbnail, and well, got the thumbnail, and for whatever reason, I did not restart the recording. So, pretty annoyed. I basically lost half of that recording. Pretty annoyed with it. So we're done with that contract. That was the mountaintop delivery. All of that big giant trailer up here with the big blob, whatever you want to call it. And now we're going to be working on revigorating the old mines, and this is a massive contract. 2 stages. We need to deliver 10 metal rolls, 4 concrete slabs, 6 pallets of fuel, 10 loads of bricks, of which we've just hauled 2. And we need to deliver 2 cabins to cabin zone number 2. That's the first half of revigorating old mines. And then we have another whole batch of things we have to deliver to the gold mine. So, and that's just one of many complicated and rather long contracts. And quite frankly, I've been kind of thinking, how am I going to do this in video format without doing like Revigorating Old Mines part 1 of 6, right? I don't really know how I'm going to do it. I mean, thinking maybe we just kind of introduce the contract, do some work on delivering some aspects of the contract in one video, and then basically do a second parter of closing out the contract, but countless amount of work between starting the contract and finishing the contract just goes undocumented. I'm kind of fine with that. I've thought about, you know what, do we just stop our SnowRunner content? And I just play this offline. Did not record it. Do I keep out and do offline gameplay and the occasional live stream doing the contracts. But I can't hook up this, can I? Nice. I don't know. What I want to do for this video for sure is I've got a cabin down the hill at the cabin factory, but I want to try to get down here to cabin zone 2 and basically see how it needs to be delivered. Worried I have to put it inside the enclosure, and I'm worried that won't be able to do it with the crane. Biggest concern is I have to use the telehandler thing. Controls are just horrible on. We'll have to see. Now you may notice my fuel level on the Bandit is higher than it should be. That is because I went and installed a fuel capacities based on real life data mod. It is one of those mods you have to manually install by replacing files in your game files. So it's not exactly for everyone to do. It's not a drop-in. It's not when you just subscribe and it works. It's one of those you got to replace the files. Anytime there's a game update, you're gonna have to go in and replace the files again. But I like this. It drastically increases the amount of fuel on lots of these. Does decrease the amount of fuel on some, I believe. This one goes to holding 133 gallons, whereas before it held significantly less. Also, there was another mod by the same mod author really thinking about doing, and that is calls it actual snow chains. And we know how snow chain tires, how chains work in game. Pretty much fairly good road traction, but really the only effective reason to use them is on ice, or on this map, like rock. But in real life, snow chains drastically aid in off-road grip in general, especially on mud. No. So I think what this mod does is it gives the chain tires a boost on snow traction and maybe mud traction a little bit, and then also helps mud tires back to their grip on the road. So it's another one of those you have to modify manually. I'm thinking about doing that one. Seeing how that works out. We gotta get cabins there. Across the bridge. Okay. Gosh, this is awful tippy now. I mean, it's kind of wobbly. But yeah, I'm not sure how I want to play Moose mega contract jobs. No way we're going to do one job in one video. Too much deliveries. Really upset me when I realized that I hadn't recorded the second half of that cabin, not the cabin, the mountain. No, sir. The mountaintop delivery kind of deflated me a little bit, and I was like, oh, why do we even bother? Look here, we got, as I said, 10 metal rolls, 4 slabs, 6 fuel, 10 bricks, 2 cabins. Then after we do that, we have to deliver 6 metal beams, 8 wooden planks, 2 pipes, 6 concrete blocks, and 2 more cabins. Just to close out this one contract. So it's like, you know, do Reinvigorating Gold Mines, the old mines, part 1. And it's basically, you know, this video here, where I get 2 bricks and possibly a single cabin delivered. I go around and gather up 8 more loads of bricks and put them on that massive flatbed and try to haul that massive flatbed up there and deliver the rest of the bricks in one go. We really only cover the delivering the 8 bricks. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Oh, that was close. Thing I think is a little bit too high up in the air to be delivering cabins. Have a bit too much weight. Probably going to want to deliver those cabins with something lower to the ground. You're going to be able to get through there. I don't even remember coming through here. We were exploring the map. I think I talked in the video that got lost, basically, about the reason I did the tasks first was because is the concept that in the event that doing some of these contracts, like completing the conveyor belts, then blocks off access to certain types of roads, quite possible doing the tasks last actually ends up making your life a lot harder than, say, doing the tasks first, or quite possibly doing the contracts in specific order. I've got serious problems with these. Most recent update. Hotspots want to jump to location. Oh. Well, let's talk about another mod I put in. Lets me use cranes when the engine's stalled. And I put that in basically because I felt that probably you would be able to run some type of winch off of battery pretty much regardless. Had I known this, so probably going a different way. Again, you got to think about those conveyor belts. And if you do those conveyor belt contracts first, conveyor belts are over there. Gotta have a way of getting between the conveyor belts. No. Right now, we can drive through here. This is one of those fix the conveyor belts. And as soon as we fix the conveyor belts, well, that's probably going to be closed off to it. Unless it raises it up over road, and we can drive still under it. But if it makes it go straight across, that crossing is now no longer available. And if that means that that crossing is no longer available, then potentially we made ourselves job harder by doing that first. But it'd be interesting to know if anyone's done the conveyor belt tasks, contracts, what it does if it runs it straight across. Effectively then block off our ability to get through here. Or if it goes up and over it like the pipelines in Alaska. So you still have a way to getting through. So my thought process is to complete the contracts in some manner of logical order. Starting with the gold mine. Then I'm going to work my way down to the ore processing plant. And then conveyor belts. Let me know if you've done the conveyor belts. Does it block your path then? Or can you still get around? I didn't realize I had to go all the way around. Because of the fact that these conveyor belts were here. I think we'd already been at the cabin area. Here I definitely want those mud tires, chains. All this to see what happens. A lot of cabins we need to deliver. 30 or 40 of them to the various areas on the various maps. It's really with level 30 being the highest level you can get. Okay, and the fact that you can get to level 30 through just the base game map. these massive contracts paying out huge experience points really don't mean much because, well, you're already at max level by the time we get to this. We play through another example. We play through at a in the order the maps are released. We're already level 30 before we even get to the first DLC map. And so we're really working towards something isn't there. Because by the time we get to here, we've already achieved all there is to achieve. As far as upgrade levels and everything else. Probably have way more money than we need. Mud monster. All right, come on. The drop-off icon. So we're about to find out. First thing I want to do is I want to see what happens. Drop it on the ground. Okay. I want to grab a screenshot. Just, oh, stop. Random. Oh, good. Cabin zone 1 of 2. So, yay! Look. Cable warped through the roof. Answer question number 1. Do I have to deal with the nasty telehandler? No. My OCD-ness is forcing me to place it there. Curse. Bricks. Back up the hill. Alright guys, so thanks for coming out and watching in today's video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. What do you think of how we should be putting together these giant contracts as far as documenting them in the video format, or if you're really just no longer concerned. Oh, cool. And until next time, those wheels on the ground.